Since joining Slackville, I've built many mega projects, namely my prismarine themed base and converting an ocean monument to a giant fairy flower, both of which took months of work to get done. This week though, I finished this factory mega build in just 7 days. So I'm Kitten and welcome to the next episode of Slackville. So I will be the first to admit I did a little bit of an oopsie. I did not record the beginning of this. So this video won't be like a lot of my other videos. This will be more of a show and tell type of video, which I hope is okay for you guys. So basically, I wanted to show this build here in the background. I thought this would be a quick thing, and I mean technically it was quick, but it also ended up being a lot and taking up basically my entire week of this is the only thing I've been doing on Minecraft, and it's really impressive, and it was a lot, but I'm really glad it's done, and I think it turned out pretty amazing actually, and I really want to show it off. So even though I didn't actually get the opportunity to walk you through every step of the process like I usually do with my builds, I think for this one it's okay, and apologies for it being night. It was daytime, but well, you know how it is on the server. No sleep and all. Gosh. Well, yeah, this is it. It's pretty amazing. It's really, really big. It's like on the same scale as that, which is a scale that I don't normally usually work at. But while it's dark, I think we should take advantage of this fact and instead go inside, because you might have seen the inside before. This is a flower/dye factory, so there's a lot of redstone all inside here. And basically what that does is it makes every dye in the game, and you know, all the flowers as well that make the dyes, and then you can put them in here, and from these spots, you can get shulkers of colored stained glass or wool. I believe you could also switch it out for concrete. Pretty much whatever you need. Anything that has to do with the colors, that's what this is for. So we did this little entrance here, which had not been finished. You can see the little items that go up through here. That's always a bit fun. And so you've got water elevators and staircases in a few places. This is like the back. That's some more of the maintenance area. But yeah, a little storage area and another back area. I like to have all these little maintenance areas. You come these stairs. This are where the crafters are, so you can change out recipes, change out dyes, whenever you need different things, because of course you're gonna need different. That one has not been used in a while, so we don't have any dyes in that slot. That will have to be switched. And then you can go up this little stairway, and then this is where it shows which chest is for which dyes or wool. So yeah, there's that. We've got some more glass here. Watchful had to use a lot of this stuff for his amazing mega build. And yeah, basically you've got this little area. You can see the items come up from here as well. And then from here, this is what I consider the main floor. It was very important to Watchful that there be ways to fly in from here. So these are our official fly-in entrances on either end here. And you can come down here and you can get all the dyes. Some of them are pretty well stocked, some of them are not. We've used a lot of dye since this thing's been put up. But it was amazing, and all of it works with redstone. I will give you a little peek. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of noodles, and it's auto crafters, and so the dyes are automatically crafted from the flowers. There's a system in place that lets on the other floor that lets you, let me see, is it this one? No, I think I need to go up this one. Easy to get lost here. I need to label this stuff really. But here we have each of these chests is set so it will hold a full chest full of all of the flowers. Just in case anyone wants to decorate with flowers. That's me. I like my flowers. I like decorating with flowers. They're so cute. So this was Watchful's and my something that we both wanted for this, and me and Mammoth made this whole factory, this whole redstone-y bit happen. We worked on it. And that's been done for a while, and you probably saw that if you've watched my previous episodes in this series. I know I ignored this project for a long time. We finally come back to it. Hey, see, I follow through on my stuff. Now, if we continue on with our tour, we have this little area here. More little maintenance stores on this side, more redstone. Of course, this there's a lot of redstone in here. And all this redstone and some of these little interior bits were already in place, like these areas here, some of these water elevators and the rooms around them were decorated, but a lot of it was not. I did a silly and I decided to do the interior before the exterior of this thing, which caused me a bit of some problems because it basically means I couldn't really have windows or, you know, views out because of the way that I designed it. But I mean, I think it turned out nice, so I'm not going to complain too much. Anyways, we have this little room here, and this is officially where you put your shulkers. So you'll put shulkers of glass in here. You can put shulkers of, I believe it's, you put the shulkers of the wool here, and then the dye is in those chests on the lower floor. If I remember correctly, I do need to label some of this stuff because I have not actually labeled it yet, and yeah. But then we have one more floor that also was not decorated, and I finished this. This is our farm floor. So this is where we have a little farm here. Turn this on, you get the little flowers, and that's for the yellow dye exclusively. This farm, of course, is super overpowered, and that's for the flowers. So you can put whatever flower in this one little spot here, turn it on, and there you go. There is a maintenance exit. There's chests up top where you can put bone meal, although all of these have like tons of bone meal. Yeah, remember why I put that there. And this is a sea pickle farm, so yeah, pretty simple stuff here, more redstone. And I just did I had these little glass designs. These were from before I did the exterior. There's no exterior view here. No way to do it, so I just put some coral behind, and I thought, that's kind of pretty. At least I think it's kind of pretty. And then we have our back here. So this place is definitely a mess, I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit of a mess, all the noodles back here, but I wanted to make sure we could access all of it. So yeah, you would put your bone meal in all of these chests, and there you'd have it. And yeah, this place is big. It's big inside and out, but like, yeah. And I made one on my door. So I don't know if you can hear that. The door is opening and closing because, silly me, I put it right beside the redstone, so of course it's gonna do that. I might need to move that door to like this block and just have it like pushed up against here. But yeah, that is the full interior of this place, and we've got some flight duration 3s. I do think, unfortunately, we will need some 1s just to fly around this and actually give you guys a chance to see what's going on. Let me just do that. My Elytra's dead. All my Elytras are dead. I need to go heal them. I've been doing a lot of flying. I had to go get coral for some of the texturing. Yeah. So you've got these little entrances on the edge here, and these are lovely fly-in entrances. This is the front. I just did a little bit of texturing with some of the dark prismering because I thought it needed a little bit. I think I could have not done that, and I think it would be fine because of like all the other details, all the other colors and, you know, textures and stuff that are on here. I think I didn't need to do it, but I think it's nice. It adds a little something. I did these little fancy windows. I did these after I did this one. This window over here is the only one that actually looks into there that's using tinted glass. I just thought the darker glass looked a little bit nicer. So yeah, I kind of just did this from the ground up. I had this layout of the stone on the floor and this layout like it is right now. And so I basically just continued that, and I remembered that maybe I'd wanted to do pillars. I did this whole thing from scratch, by the way, guys. Like, I didn't have a plan going into this. I just got on it one day. There's a side that I still need to texture. Of course I forgot that. Silly me. I can get on that at a later time. But yeah, I just got away going with this thing and just was like, we'll see where it goes. And then it just turned out to be a whole project, really. It just kept going. I just kept getting ideas as I built more and put more of it together, and we got all these little details. Like these roofs are really interesting how they came about, and you've got these pillars, and then on the underside of the lower set of roofs you've got these little places. Basalt originally wasn't going to be in the color palette, but I added it because I thought it needed something else, and so that was that. This backside here, Now there are the new geysers I thought would be fun to put up there. Yeah, look, there they go. I love when they go at the same time. It's so exciting. This side I did a little differently. This is, of course, for some of the main redstone. This whole thing, because it is a big redstone thing, it was designed by chunks. So I think it's, is it two? It's 2 or 3 chunks, and then you've got like the one chunk on this edge where that was more redstone. And so that was how this design, and that's why this design had to be a little bit unique. And it was very hard for me to approach this. Redstone, for one thing, redstone is on evens a lot of the time, which is, I normally go to odds. I think odds are a bit easier to deal with, so I had to work with a lot of evens. But I do think it worked out for this. I think I made it work. We've got a little flat roof here. I don't know. I just thought that kind of made sense with the way this was shaped. I didn't really want to do a roof. It would be like a humongous roof if I were to do like one of the pointy roofs. And I didn't think it fit with this build anyways. I wanted it to be like a factory. Obviously still kind of in my wheelhouse of styles that I build into Minecraft. But I think it does give factory as well. And I'm really happy about that because I was not sure if I would get that across. I think we had these little pillars on the side. Those I did not initially plan, but they just kind of came together as I was working on it. And honestly, it couldn't have been better. So yeah, this is the thing. It's all lit up. Everything's like perfectly spawn proof. There's some glow lighting in places where I can't get any sort of like light or hidden lighting situation. So there isn't going to be anything spawning on here. So I got that one little side entrance. That was originally where the entrance was going to be, but I thought this thing, it's pretty big. It is basically a mega build in itself. I thought it deserved a grand entrance, and so that was what we have on this side. There's no redstone behind this little area. This is purely decoration, and we've got like a little lobby area. At least that's what I think this is. And yeah, you go up these little stairs, and you got like a little mini balcony situation. You've got the bigger window. I think looks pretty good. And then this basically just leads into the rest of the factory, namely the dye area. This is the most important one probably because people are going to want to come get their dyes, put their dyes in, you know, make stuff. But yeah, this build was amazing. It's amazing how it ended up developing just as the course of, well, me building it. And it looks awesome. I never thought that I could build a mega build, certainly not this fast, certainly not something of this scale in the time that I've done it. That is more than I've ever done before, and it kind of amazes me, and I'm actually a little bit proud of myself of being able to create this. All this is pretty simple on the stone. So it is just regular stone bricks, and then I textured it with a little bit of the, I believe it's the bubble coral. I know it's the magenta coral because I had to go to a coral reef and go get some magenta coral. And the coral reef was really, really far away because I didn't want to like find one that was like within areas where people might, you know, be building or be using those areas. So I had to fly really far away to go get some more coral. But I think it added just enough. I think it's just like a little bit of like aging. And I think that's also kind of what these end up being, is just maybe a little bit of aging. So maybe this factory isn't like completely brand new, you know? Maybe it's been operating for a while. And I think it fits in really well with Mammoth's redstone factory here. This is his whole area. This is his base. He's got lots of redstone things. If time permitted in the season, I would love to try and help him come up with some designs for all of these little redstone things as well, but end of the season is approaching. That is why I wanted to do this. This is one of those things that I wanted to make sure that I got done before the season, because it was started, it was all working and functional, and all the redstone was built, but I needed to do an exterior for it. None of this exterior was here. None of it. Literally none. I had like one block line of layout on the ground, and that was it. And now it's done, and I feel so accomplished. I'm glad it's done. And now I can go back to working on other projects like my monument. Yeah, I've been tidying up a lot of things actually lately. If you've noticed this little rail station at all, I don't know that I've actually shown it to you. Let us take a little ride down the railway here. And there's something really interesting that is down this tunnel that I have worked on this season. I hopped up right here so that I can walk you up to it. This is a library. Yep, this is a trading hall library. So we've got all the villagers with all of the books. All of them are labeled. Of course, we've got all the things you need, all the mending, fortune, virgin? Flame. Breaking 3, fitting, all of these wonderful things. And we've got these pretty roofs. I came up with this roof design using the new blocks. This was also unfinished. I had basically this whole bottom floor done, not these entrances, not these roofs, and I came back to finish them. After the new update, I thought these red blocks would look absolutely perfect for a library, and they really have. They've made this whole place feel just amazing. This floor, this was the mammoth floor design. He came up with that, and this is his railway. But yeah, he wanted a little secret here in the middle of the railway. Well, I say secret. Everyone knows about it, but you know, the idea of it remains. So this is just this really, really lovely library here, hidden in the middle of the underground, and it's awesome. And I finished it up recently, and yeah, got a few more projects to finish up, of course, before the season ends, including my main project, which we will return to in the next episode. Absolutely. But yeah, I've loved like actually getting some of this stuff finished. I'm really determined to get as many things finished as I can because I don't know, that's important to me. This has been a really, really special season to me, and I really wanted to learn new things and like finish things as well. I finished my base this season. That's a first for me, pretty much, finishing a whole base. And I'm working on a mega build, my first mega build. And I guess that factory is technically my second. Do you count my base as a mega build? Honestly, maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like you could say it's a mega build, maybe. It is a whole base. It's a whole finished project, and I'm really proud of it anyways. I'm gonna fly back to my monument because I figure I should also show that off at least briefly, as well as this is the main mega build that I've been working on, which is bigger than the mega factory that I just... What is hold on. Are you saying what? Snails? They're back! Oh my... They've appeared! You know, I was starting to miss the little guys, I think. I hadn't seen them in a while. Where did they fly? What? Okay, this guy is on a rocket? It's not a rocket. The blue snail is on a glider. This one has wings! Well, since they don't have fairy wings, what do you mean you have fairy... What? This one has angel wings? What? There's the helicopter. I remember that one. All of that makes sense. The little white snail is gone from there. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we gotta go up the stairs now. Let's see. We're missing, I believe we're missing one. I've counted all of them except for one of them. Oh. What, you couldn't get the wing gene to come out, huh? Oh my gosh, they're back! The snails are back. Okay, well, we might have to analyze what these guys are doing here in the next episode. We will be returning here, perhaps up there, because there is some interior left to do here. And I've got a big build planned, and I really want to get that done sooner, I think, rather than later. Oh my gosh, these sneaky, silly snails. Goodness, what are they doing? Alright, well, this has been a wonderful episode. I think it's been so fun to show off a big project that I've been working on with you guys, and I hope you also enjoyed this video. Even though it's not the same as my usual videos, I hope you got some enjoyment out of it anyways. And the next episode we will be back to normal, and I'll take you through the whole video as I normally do. But a little tour every now and then surely could be fun to spice things up. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video.